Here's one thing that you can do to keep your relationship from unraveling when things start falling apart. Hey, what's up? I'm Coach Benny, and I help people get their exes back. And when things start falling apart with your person, everything is on track to unravel from there. Everything's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And the reason why that is that, there's a problem, and probably, from a communication breakdown or whatever, but something starts happening on your ex's end where they start distancing themselves from you. And then the next thing that happens that spirals everything out of control is your reactions to them distancing themselves. So instantly you're going to be insecure about that distance that's now created. You're going to feel the difference between what was once there and what is no longer there. And you're going to call it out. You're going to get really upset. You're going to say things that you don't really mean. You're going to do things out of emotion that's going to make the problem worse. And you have to understand, in these situations where things are unraveling, everything is really, really sensitive, right? Because that other person is experiencing problems, and then your reactions to the problems are just going to make everything worse. So you really got to be careful. You want to be in your maximum awareness. You want to see the fork in the road as, before you get to it, because you want to be able to make choice in real time, to hold yourself back from doing some of these things that are going to make it worse. So, for example, it would be like, saying anything in an accusing manner. So it's like, oh, your ex is pulling away. It's like, oh, there must be someone else. That's an accusation. The reality is you don't really know why they're pulling away. Getting cold or distant yourself in a way that kind of punishes the other person, where they can feel that you're not happy, but you're not communicating with them either. This is going to make that person standoffish around you and not really know how to act around you. And that standoffishness, you're going to interpret as, something that is more confirmation of why they're pulling away and why things are not good for you right now. And then you're going to react even more. So the one thing that you can do to keep from all this stuff from happening is utilizing emotional discipline. That is, every time that you get upset about something that your ex is doing, or you get triggered in some particular way, you don't lash out. You don't instantly respond to it. You hold yourself back from doing and saying things in the moment that you really want to say and do in that moment. You have to understand, as your relationship is falling apart, everything that you do and say either is going to have an attraction effect or a detraction effect with your ex, and you really can't afford to make things worse. So if this is happening to you right now, one of the things that you can do is click into my profile and click this link right here and sign up for my texting plan, where you can screenshot what your ex says and send it over to me, or your partner, I should say. And I can help you run that filter through what you're about to say or do. So that way you don't make another mistake that's going to make things worse.